How's it going, Tunes of the World? It's your pal Mason bringing you another video today. I've gotten a lot lazier with my intros. It used to be super upbeat and be like, how is it going, Tunes of the World? It is your pal Mega Snoop. And now I'm just like, as big as a Snoop. And here we are. By the way, the new background is here. This is the new background. I hope you guys like it. This is my new apartment I'm in right now. And I got my little pizza here. And he looks really cute. Doesn't he look so cute? He's so cute. He's so cute. He's so cute. And then there's the rest of my apartment. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. But today, the reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to piggyback an idea that Loopy had, and also die in this building. Obviously, the whole point of this video is for me to die in this building. So this is already going well. You can already tell going so well, so very well. But Loopy made a video the other day called why he isn't excited for a Toontown reboot or a Toontown 2, however you want to see it, a Toontown sequel. And he had a lot of really good points in there that I agree with, and a lot of points that I also agree with. But the fact of the matter is that he basically said he wasn't excited for a Toontown 2 just because of the fact that it's almost for certain going to be on mobile. And I feel him there. I don't like the idea of Toontown on mobile. I know there's already a Toontown on mobile. You guys can stop telling me that, because every single time I bring it up, for some reason, a horde of little kids need to come yelling at me being like, but don't you know ODS is on mobile? I know, it's fine. I've been told at least 100 times now. Here's the thing, the 100 kids that tell me the ODS is on mobile, 99 of them will not tell me that it's terrible. I don't know why they're such in denial that it's terrible. Like, they know it's on mobile, but they don't care enough to like actually try it on mobile. They just know it's on mobile. That one kid of the 100 that actually plays it on mobile will tell you it's terrible and laggy and it doesn't work well. And so if Toontown was to have a continuation in the franchise, a sequel as it were, would I want it on mobile? Absolutely not. No, not at all. Like, if we got a sequel to Toontown and it's on mobile, I probably would try playing it for a little bit and then never touch it again. Number one, I'm just not into mobile games. Like, I have a few mobile games on my phone and I barely touch them. I think the one I play the most is one where it gives you 4 pictures and you try to figure out the word for those 4 pictures. Even so, I touch that for like a minute a day, if that. But I can't see having a full MMO on my phone that I would sit there for hours at a time playing. It just wouldn't work for me. So if there's going to be a Toontown sequel and it is coming to mobile, I'm gonna not be excited for it at all. It's not gonna be something that you'll see me wanting to play or making videos about or streaming at all. It just won't work. But that's like the bad side of it. That's the if this happens to happen little bad side of it. Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about like the best case scenario here. As a Toontown YouTuber and Twitch streamer, as everybody sees me as, the best thing that can happen for me is for the community to grow. And so if a new Toontown does come out, that's already a plus for me. Whether it's on mobile, whether it's on console, whether it's on computer, it's gonna be a plus for me because I get to talk about it and it generates views and everybody gets to see that and they're like, whoa, that's cool, Mega Snoop, we're proud of you. And then the next best case scenario is that it gets released on something I can play. For instance, PC. Like if a PC version comes out of a new Toontown game, that's even better for me because then I can record it and stream it. And then people can be really excited and watch me play it or play with me, and that'd be really cool. And then the third best thing that could happen is that the game's actually good, because then people will also want to play it and the community can grow, and then everything I'm doing right here can actually grow. And that's a really cool idea for me to think. Like, that is the best thing that could happen for me right now. Heck, in Loopy's video, he even talked to Jesse Shell, and Jesse Shell was talking about the fact that they were even looking towards putting a Toontown sequel on the Switch. And if they put it on the Switch, I'll be like, yeah, man, I'll go out and buy a Switch. I don't care. I'm all about that. Yeah, son. That was really stupid. I apologize. But like, Toontown on the Switch would be really cool, and I'd be super into that. And obviously not everybody would get to play it because it would be on the Switch, and you'd only get to play it if you had a Switch. But kids, go out and buy a Switch just so you can play Toontown. Do it. Or don't, I don't care. I guess the big issue most people would have is with the cost, because currently you don't have to pay to play Toontown, and that's how a lot of people like it, because they've grown accustomed to not having to pay for Toontown. They're like, oh, I paid for Toontown for 10 years, now I've got it free for 3 years, I don't want to go back to paying it. It's like, well, that's too darn bad, because this is a company, and a company needs to make money, and if you want good staff who actually puts out updates and works on glitches and bugs, then you're going to want to pay for the game. Another idea that again came from Jesse Shell is to keep the game cheaper or even free is to have microtransactions within the game. And if you don't know what that is, it basically means there's little parts in the game where you can pay for a certain thing. It doesn't even have to be something that helps you in the game. It could just be like pay for clothing or pay for a new hat, you know? 99 cents for a pair of glasses. And that's not really hurting the game. I think what would be hurting the game is if it was like pay to win, where some people can play for free, some people can pay, and if you pay more money, then you get better things that help you more in the game, and that's just, it's kind of frowned upon in no matter what community you look in. Pay to win is never fun because it's literally favoring people with money. It's like, man, I don't want to be good at a game just because I have money. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind paying to play the game. Even if it's subscription based, I'll pay $5, $7, maybe even $10 a month to play the game. I don't really care. Or it'd be cool as if they had something like if you pay a certain amount, you can get a lifetime play of it, or you can pay a certain amount to have one account. If you want another account, you have to pay another amount. Kind of like what they do with like CSGO or Overwatch. I think that's absolutely fine. So there's a lot of little ideas that could make a Toontown sequel good and Toontown sequel bad. Hopefully the gameplay, if it ever does come out, is kind of closer to the original but changes it up enough where it's new and fresh and it's something that we can all look forward to and all relearn and remaster and even have a bigger skill gap so it's not so easy. There's a lot of ideas I want for a Toontown sequel, but just sitting here talking about it isn't really going to make any of it happen. But like, take it from me, I would love a Toontown sequel. I've loved this game forever, and having a sequel to this game would be incredible, and it would be really nice, and I've always dreamed of it. I've always dreamed of a Toontown 2, even back when they were wanting to make a Toontown 2 and then they shut it down in the early stages, and I'm sure you guys have seen Loopy's video about that. It's one of his most popular videos, the Toontown 2 prototype, and that looked pretty cool up until they nixed it. But I guess after all of that is said and done, one of the biggest reasons why I would want a Toontown sequel is because it would allow me to continue doing this. Now, look at me. I'm not stupid. I'm not a 12-year-old kid that thinks that this can last forever. I know that I make a living by playing Toontown, and Toontown's already an old game as it is, and right now it's a private server run by some teenagers out of their garage. So obviously the game's days are numbered as far as popularity for the game. I continue to have a roof over my head as long as this game stays popular enough where people want to play it and watch it. When the day comes that not enough people want to play and watch it, I don't get paid for making videos or streaming it anymore, and then I'll just kind of do something else with my life. But if a Toontown 2 comes along, and it's popular, and it's accessible to a lot of people, then we would actually be in a growing community, and I would probably get more viewers, and more subscribers, and more people watching my Twitch streams, and that would be a really big thing for somebody like me, or somebody like Smirky, or somebody like Loopy, who does this and has a pretty well established following for the community. I'm okay with the fact that a Toontown 2 might never come. I've got other ideas and plans for my life, but I'm just saying if a Toontown 2 ever does come, it'll be a dream come true, for more than one reason. But that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out Loopy's video. I'll leave that linked in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned, God bless, and peace.